Good day, everybody. This is Gardening Warrior. We're back in the Q Kitchen with another What's for Dinner weekly meal prep. This is how I prep our ground meat for, and this isn't just for the week by any means, because it was a 10-pound chub of ground beef and 4 1-pound chubs of ground turkey. That's the ground turkey there. That's the ground beef. And how I know which one's which, or which container is for what, is I put the seasoning in front of it. That way I know this is for hamburgers, this is for meatloaf, and this is for any kind of Italian like sauce or meatballs or anything like that. And then we'll get the rest of them done in just a minute. Alright, so the first thing I've done is I have separated my 10-pound chub into 1 to 1.5 pound increments. I put 2, so these are halves, so that's 1 whole pound of ground turkey in the meat for the hamburgers. Sorry, my daughter's distracting me back there with her noises. And now we're going to add 1 egg to each of these containers. My eggs are room temperature. So we've got our egg in each one, and now we're going to go in with a little panko to stretch it even further. I added approximately 1/3 cup to each. And now we're going to start mixing by hand. So I will come back when I've got my hands washed. Alright, here's our hamburgers. Some of them are a little misshapen and close together, but that's okay. They'll actually, because I have done them separately, they will separate in the oven naturally. Alright, we got it set to 375, and we're going to put it in there for 15 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, so our burgers are ready to go. Look at how beautiful those are. And now we're going to put our little mini meatloaf muffins into the oven, 375 for 40 minutes. Alright, and there are our beautiful little mini barbecue meatloaves. And next we are ready to go in with our Italian seasoned meatballs, still 375. After 10 minutes, we're going to turn these, and I'll be back when we're done.
What does a tree do?
And there they are, our lovelies. And here are our not so round, but perfectly browned, beautiful meatballs. Alright, so our second to last ground meat meal is going to be Salisbury steaks. I'll put the directions and the recipe I use down below. Let's get these in the oven. Again, 375. And there's our beautiful Salisbury steaks. I have also used my generic super cubes to make some 1/3, or I think it's like 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce, and each one of those will go on 1 plate of spaghetti. So now when the kids want spaghetti, I just cook up the spaghetti, and while the spaghetti is cooking, I can defrost these and they can have little sauces to go on their spaghetti. Or I've got a 1 cup as well, 2 1 cups actually. I've got 3 more of these in the refrigerator that I need to bag up, and this will be for a whole pot. One of these bags will be for a whole pot of spaghetti, because that'll be 2 cups of spaghetti sauce. I just love my generic little super cubes. The only thing I really don't like about this one set that I got was the flimsy lids. I like the harder lids that come with these right here because they're more of a hard plastic, but it's still great. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so in order to prepare this cheesy taco spaghetti, we need to rehydrate freeze-dried cheese, which I don't have to do because I've already got plenty of shredded cheese in my fridge. Open beef and remove fat. Well, we're not using canned beef, so I don't have to do that. I've already cooked my ground beef, and I've already seasoned it with the taco seasoning, so we don't have to do that. We are now going to add the beef, break up, and cook 1 to 2 minutes. We've already done that. Stir in taco seasoning, already done that. Add Rotel and mix well. Alright, let's go add our beef back into the pot because I did not cook it in a pot. I cooked it in the oven. And then we will add the Rotel and mix well. Alright, we have added the seasoned ground beef, cooked already, into the pot. Now we're going to add the Rotel. Yes, it's generic Rotel, but it's okay. Alright, so we just added the Rotels, and now I'm going to add the 32 ounces of beef broth and the broken in half spaghetti. Broken in half spaghetti. And the trick to this is make sure all that pasta is underneath the liquid so that it boils. And now we're going to bring it up to a boil. So I'll be right back after I make sure I get all these noodles under that water. Broth, excuse me, under that broth. You don't need to watch that. I'd say we are definitely boiling now. We've turned it down to low, and we're going to let this simmer for 9 minutes, and then I'll be back. Alright, so now we've come to the point in our video where it's Sunday, and we need to see what's left in our fridge. I don't even think I'm going to have to cook till Wednesday. We have half a gallon of goulash, a gallon bag of taco spaghetti. I'll put the link down below as to how I made that. Taco burgers, 2 burgers and 2 cheeseburgers. 2 cheeseburgers in here that Essie did not finish yesterday. She'll probably eat that for lunch. And here we have the Italian meatballs, 2 barbecue mini meatloaves, and 2 taco burgers. In here we have spaghetti Alfredo. That'll probably be for dinner tonight. These are mashed potatoes to go with all the meats. I have peanut butter and jelly. That's usually for lunch or breakfast. And ham and cheese. So that's what's left in my fridge. That's an actual meal. We also have some salads and apples, more ham and cheese slices. Tomorrow's Memorial Day, so we'll be having ribs tomorrow, along with some potato salad and mac and cheese. So that takes care of dinner tomorrow and probably Tuesday as well, with all the little fixings we got here. Alright, so I'll see you in the next one. Tell me how you're using up what you have in your house. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.